Top 100 Monsters of Chernobyl. Unveiling the creatures of the exclusion zone. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're venturing into the heart of one of the most mysterious and haunting places on Earth, the Chernobyl exclusion zone. Evergreen tree sparkles. I know what you're thinking. Isn't that the place with the nuclear disaster? You're absolutely right. In 1986, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant experienced a catastrophic meltdown, releasing about 400 times more radioactive material than the Hiroshima bomb. That's some serious stuff. Over the past few decades, this 2,600 square kilometer area has been left largely undisturbed by humans. Nature has reclaimed the land, but with a twist. Legends and eyewitness accounts speak of strange, mutated creatures roaming the area. Today, we're counting down the top 100 monsters. Yeah, you heard that right, lurking in the shadows of Chernobyl. So, grab your gear, and let's dive right in. Rocket, the birth of myths. You might be wondering, how did these monsters come to be? Well, radiation is known to cause mutations at the genetic level. It can alter DNA sequences, leading to changes in physical appearance, metabolism, and even behavior. In the case of Chernobyl, the radionuclides like cesium-137 and strontium-90 have half-lives of about 30 years, meaning they're still active in the environment. These radioactive elements have seeped into the soil, water, and air, impacting flora and fauna in unpredictable ways. While some species have shown remarkable resilience, others have undergone significant mutations. Over time, these anomalies have given rise to folklore and urban legends among locals and adventurous explorers. So today, we're not just talking about campfire stories, we're digging into the science and eyewitness accounts that blur the line between myth and reality. Let's get started. Land monsters. The Shadow Stalker. First up is the Shadow Stalker. New moon. Ever been hiking and felt like something was watching you? Reports suggest a creature that blends seamlessly with the shadows, standing about 7 feet tall. Infrared cameras have occasionally picked up anomalous heat signatures that move swiftly and disappear. Rad Hound. Next, we have the Rad Hound. Dog. These aren't your average stray dogs. Elevated levels of thyroid hormones have been detected in these canines, possibly due to radioactive iodine exposure. This leads to hyperaggression and increased size. They've been known to form packs that are highly territorial. Iron Giant. The Iron Giant isn't just a movie character. This towering entity, reported near old industrial sites, appears to be coated in metallic substances. Scientists think that bioaccumulation of heavy metals like iron and lead could be causing exoskeletal growths. Imagine a 10-foot-tall creature with skin as tough as metal. Yikes. Blight Bear. Ever heard of bears in Ukraine? How about a blight bear? These massive creatures are said to have patchy fur and oozing sores. Radiation-induced immunodeficiency might be the culprit here, leading to infections and abnormal growths. Yet, they survive. Talk about resilience. Toxic hair. Don't underestimate the toxic hair. These rabbits have shown mutations like multiple ears or eyes due to chromosomal aberrations. While they might look cute from afar, they carry high levels of radionuclides in their bodies, making them literally toxic. Aerial monsters. Screeching Vulture. Taking to the skies, the Screeching Vulture has a wingspan of up to 3 meters. Elevated radiation levels have been linked to gigantism in certain bird species here. These vultures are scavengers, and with their increased size, they can cover more ground, or should I say air. Firefly Phantom. The Firefly Phantom isn't your typical glowing bug. These are birds emitting bioluminescence due to chemical reactions altered by radiation. It's like nature's own night light, but way more unsettling when it swoops past you in the dark. Aquatic Monsters. Reactor Leviathan. Now, let's dive into the waters with the Reactor Leviathan. This massive fish, estimated to be over 6 meters long, has been spotted in the cooling ponds near the reactor. High radiation levels can lead to gigantism in fish due to hormonal imbalances affecting growth. Rad Fish. Rad fish are smaller but equally intriguing. They're known to have multiple sets of fins or even eyes. Studies show that ionizing radiation can cause such developmental anomalies during the embryonic stages. Humanoid Monsters. Glowman. Here's where things get really weird. The Glowman is a humanoid figure that emits a faint greenish glow. Phosphorescence caused by the accumulation of certain radioactive isotopes might explain this phenomenon. Some scientists argue it's a case of bioluminescent algae covering animals, but eyewitnesses insist otherwise. Shadow Walker. The Shadow Walker is another enigma. Described as a human-like silhouette that moves erratically, it's been caught on thermal imaging cameras but leaves no physical traces. Could it be a mirage caused by radiation affecting the air density? Or something more sinister? Insectoid monsters. Gigant spider. Spiders the size of dinner plates? Meet the gigant spider. Radiation has been shown to accelerate growth rates in arthropods. These spiders may have developed increased size as an adaptive mechanism. Entomologists are both terrified and fascinated. Rad ant. The rad ant colonies are exceptional. They've developed resistance to higher radiation levels, possibly due to rapid generational turnover allowing quicker genetic adaptations. Some colonies exhibit cooperative behaviors not typically seen in ant species here. Plant monsters. Walking tree. Yes, you heard that right, the walking tree. Certain trees in the red forest area seem to have root systems that allow minimal movement, possibly due to mutations affecting growth hormone distribution in the plants. While they don't exactly walk around, their root expansion is unusually rapid. Blight vine. The blight vine is a parasitic plant that has overtaken large areas. It secretes chemicals that inhibit the growth of other plants, a phenomenon known as allelopathy, which seems hyper-accelerated here due to mutations in chemical pathways. Mechanical monsters. Iron Guardian. Now, let's talk about something truly out there, the Iron Guardian. This is believed to be a malfunctioning piece of robotic equipment that gained autonomous functions. Possibly reactivated by rogue electromagnetic fields, it's a roaming hunk of metal with a purpose unknown. Reactor automaton. The reactor automaton is thought to be a relic from Soviet-era experiments. Speculations suggest it was an early attempt at creating robots to withstand high radiation. Left behind, it may still be wandering the reactor's remains. Psychic monsters. Mind leech. Alright, this one's for the X-Files fans, the mind leech. Some visitors report sudden headaches, disorientation, or strange thoughts when entering certain areas. While no physical creature has been observed, these effects could be due to infrasound frequencies caused by wind interacting with structures, or perhaps even pockets of neurotoxic gases. Echo Whisperer. The Echo Whisperer is said to mimic human voices, luring people deeper into the zone. Acoustic anomalies are common in environments with lots of reflective surfaces and irregular structures, so this could be a natural phenomenon, or is it? Mutant hybrids. Wolf spider. Hybrid creatures like the wolf spider have been reported, exhibiting both mammalian and arachnid characteristics. While cross-species genetics is implausible, these sightings might be misidentified animals suffering from severe mutations affecting limb formation. Batfish. The batfish is a fish species with fin structures resembling bat wings. Radiation-induced mutations in developmental genes like Hox genes could lead to such dramatic morphological changes. Legendary monsters. Pripyat Phantom. Finally, we reach the pinnacle of our list with the Pripyat Phantom. This entity is often described as a glowing figure that appears in photographs but not seen by the naked eye. Photographic anomalies can occur due to radiation affecting camera sensors, but locals believe it's the spirit of the city itself. Exclusion Zone Beast. The Exclusion Zone Beast is a colossal creature rumored to roam the deepest parts of the zone. With footprints measured up to 1 meter in length, some think it's a hoax, while others speculate about unknown species adapted to the harsh conditions. The impact on culture. It's incredible how these myths have permeated our culture. From movies like Chernobyl Diaries to games like Stalker, the Exclusion Zone has become a hotspot for storytelling. Artists, writers, and game developers have drawn inspiration from these tales, blending science fiction with horror. Local folklore adds another layer, with stories passed down that mix fact with fiction. Some researchers have even conducted sociological studies on how disasters shape collective mythology. It's a fascinating intersection of science, culture, and psychology. So, there you have it. The top 100 monsters of Chernobyl. National Park. Whether you're a skeptic or a believer, there's no denying that the Exclusion Zone is a place where reality and myth intertwine. These stories remind us of the profound impact human actions have on the environment and how nature adapts in unexpected ways. It's a testament to resilience but also a cautionary tale about the unforeseen consequences of technological disasters. Thanks for joining me on this wild journey. If you've got your own theories or tales about Chernobyl, or maybe you've even visited, drop a comment below. Let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most mysterious places. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe. Scissor.